Esto que ven aquí no es un hospital, aunque lo parezca. Este es uno de los sets principales del show de Cleaning Lady, que arranca la cuarta temporada en Fox el 25 de marzo. Y hoy estamos aquí en Nuevo México, en Albuquerque, porque aunque el show transcurre en Las Vegas, en realidad llevan 4 temporadas filmándolo aquí. Vamos a entrevistar a los actores principales, no se lo pierdan. Élodie Yung,
¿Sí?
de Cleaning Lady en Fox.
Oui.
Hablas un poquito de español,
Un poquito
yo sé.
de español, sí.
Bueno, vamos a cambiar del español al inglés.
No es un problema.
Ok. Te tengo que felicitar porque
Gracias.
eres la primera mujer de origen asiático
¿Sí?
que es the lead en un show en Estados Unidos de un TV network. I mean, that's an amazing achievement.
Sí, gracias, muchas gracias. I can't believe it. I could not believe it when I landed this part. And Cambodian as well. My dad is Cambodian and I'm French. And I think it's a premiere, it's a first, yeah. I'm very proud of it, very proud of this show.
Is that also like a big responsibility?
I guess so. I mean, I think no matter whatever job you take, it's a responsibility. But it is a responsibility, and I always, I want to make sure we tell the story the best way we can, and then we do the best work we can do here on set, and so. Yeah, I guess it is.
Well, it's working because it's the 4th season now, and not every show goes to the 4th season. So,
No, it's crazy.
What is new? I mean, your character, Thony de la Rosa, main character. What is new in her life in this 4th season?
Well, in this season, she's reclaiming her identity. So she came in this country to save her son, and she left what she was doing in the Philippines, which was she was a doctor, a surgeon. So she's reclaiming this season. She's like, I am done with being used by the FBI, the cartel, all these men. No, I'm going to be my own person, and I'm going to follow my own trajectory. And so she's becoming a doctor again.
Yeah, I love that. There is like a quote: if someone is picking at you, you don't run away, or they will keep picking at you. And you, like the character, kind of rethinks her role, right?
It's very true. And she's a fighter. She's resilient, and she doesn't back off. Sí, no puedo hablar inglés sometimes.
And las mujeres en este show, they are so strong. Your character, your sisters, Kate del Castillo's character, Ramona too.
Yes.
How it is like working with them, and I guess
it's the best. It's the best. There's like a fusion, it's like we help each other. When every time we're in a scene with Martha, there's like this organic thing that happens, and we really support each other and feel it together. Kate, she's an amazing soul. She's just like the nicest woman and strong. I mean, she's just doing so many things in her life. Very giving. She's a huge star, right, in her country. And she comes and she's like, I don't know. I directed an episode, and she was just like, "What do you need, Élodie? What do you want?" It's just selfless. You know what I mean? Very giving.
Also, you interact a lot with Santiago Cabrera's
Yes.
Jorge's character, who is the lead of the cartel.
Sí.
How it is working with him?
Oh, he's just a very. He's very cerebral, but also as an actor, he likes to understand, he likes to contribute to the writing and make the scene better. But when he taps into his emotions, he's just like, oh, he's so good. He's going to break a lot of hearts, I think, this season.
Talking about breaking hearts,
Any
love interests for your role in this season that you can tell?
Well, there's a French doctor,
Okay.
We're bringing the Frenchness and everything that comes with it, So there's a little something that you're not going to see probably at first, because this new character, Dr. Dupont, is very quiet and rude, and we clash a lot, Thony and Dr. Dupont, we clash a lot, but maybe it's gonna go that route. I don't know, I don't want to say too much.
Okay, and that allows you to speak French, I know.
I
Oui.
probably shouted at him in French.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Merci
muchas
beaucoup.
gracias. Very nice to meet you. Thank you.
Martha Millan.
Yes.
Fiona de la Rosa.
Yes.
En The Cleaning Lady. Season 4 already. What is the secret of this show?
I don't know, honestly. No, I honestly think that there's something very unique that it encaptures a lot of the essence of family issues, cultural issues, but at the same time, you don't ever see, a Southeast Asian actress lead that's at the forefront of the series, and at the same time, just seeing all cultures together dealing with a lot of family issues.
The cast is so international.
It
I
is.
mean, you are Australian Filipino.
Correct.
We have Élodie that is from France,
Yes.
Kate del Castillo from Mexico,
Yes.
Santiago from Chile.
Exactly.
All over, all kind of immigrants in somehow, and
Absolutely.
I understand also you became a U.S. citizen recently.
Yes.
And the show is a lot about the American dream and the people that come to this country. How does your background and your own life inspire also the character?
I think, I see, Fiona's dream is just to give her family everything that she can. Obviously, she's in a very extreme circumstances of being undocumented, but it doesn't stop her from really wanting to achieve that. And I think for me as Martha, coming from the Philippines to Australia to New York, and then at the same time struggling for many, many years, without insurance, all of those things that I gave up in Australia says a lot about this country. I think it also gives you hope. So I think that is encapsulated in Fiona in the show.
I think also it's very, with all the political situation that we have in the country right now, what all that is going on is a show that is very important. It's touching very current events, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think the issues that every immigrant faces, whether you are undocumented or not, it's all about just wanting better opportunities for your family, assimilating the struggles, the challenges. How do you overcome that? But at the same time, just really wanting to come through for that American dream, or just dream in general, whichever country you're in.
I also love that the female characters that are the main characters in the show, they are all very strong women.
Yes, we are. So better watch out.
Yeah.
What's your question?
No, how important it is for you having have main female leads and also being these strong characters.
I think it's so important to show that, and not only the fact that they are, the fact that they're female, but they're just humans in a sense of just wanting the best they can in life, regardless of what challenges they are, and I think, that's the immigrant experience, isn't it? You can just live comfortably or not. Obviously every immigrant has their own story, but it is in all essence wanting better opportunities, better education, better jobs. So I think that was Fiona's dream, and it still is. She struggles a lot, but I think that's what's so compelling, is that everyone can relate to that. People they don't want to give up on it, because it's possible. And I think just having that hope and the possibility is always a compelling story to tell.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my
Thanks for your time.
pleasure.
Thank you, Marta. Faith, Bryan, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Thank you for your time. So you play Jazz, which
Yes.
is Fiona's daughter. And you're tell me a little bit about your character. That is very interesting because he's young, but at the same time he's super responsible and serious.
Yeah, Jazz is she's an old soul. This character is really great because I get to kind of play with both. She has her moments. She's still a kid. She's still a teenager. She still has her sassy whatever moments, but she has a lot of strength in her. She's very grounded. She's very intelligent and capable, and so that's been really fun to play because there's a lot of contrast in between the two parts of her. So.
In this show, there are such strong women in the female leads, right?
Yes.
From not only Fiona, but the main character, Thony, and also Ramona, that is played by Kate del Castillo. So, what is for you seeing them working around you, and how do they inspire you?
Gosh, they inspire me so much. Everyone, Élodie, Martha, Kate, everyone that I've worked with in this season and also the seasons before, it's just been really great to get to learn from them. And they've all taught me, different things. Martha has taught me that it means a lot. It's good to be, light. It's good to find the joy in things. Élodie has taught me that, it's really good to really hone in and focus when it comes to acting and just in general. And obviously Kate and Ava and everyone who I've been working with in the past 4 seasons has been absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's really great to get to work with so many creative, strong, talented women.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks
for
you.
your time. Son Lu,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm good.
You play Chris, Fiona's
did.
son,
Yes, I
in
did.
The Cleaning Lady.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your character.
Oof. I mean, Chris, he is your average, undocumented teenager Filipino living in the States, But no, he definitely has a voice of his own where he knows what he wants. But the problem with that is that because he's undocumented, he has very limited choices. And but this guy, he loves music. He loves.
He loves dancing.
He does now. Yes, he does now. I mean, at the root of it all, I think he's just always been a fan of music. He loves music and he loves sort of getting his feet dirty. I mean, I think that's why whenever Fiona or his mom leaves him out of things, he gets so mad because he's like, I want to be a part of this, But he just has a lot of energy balled up where he wants to do everything and anything, But truly, I think that at the core of it all, Chris just wants to be a normal teenager. He wants to be able to drive anywhere he wants. He wants to be able to just hang out with people that he wants. And even this season specifically, he's had a sense of normalcy just because he's found a best friend. He's found he had a girlfriend, and so it's cool to see Chris evolve into almost an adult where he can actually take control of his life a little bit more than he used to.
And you, son, I mean, you obviously you're an actor, but you are also a dancer.
Yes.
And you can show your moves in this season.
Yeah.
How was that for you? And also, do you consider yourself more of an actor or a dancer?
I mean, I grew up dancing since I was like 4 years old. So I've been dancing for almost 20 years. But I started acting not too long ago after. I definitely would say that I am a dancer. Like dance runs through my veins, it's a part of who I am. But acting is something that I am extremely passionate about, and something that I think almost when I do dance, I already have to act in a way. I'm like, I can't dance without implementing the foundation of acting, because then I don't consider dancing to myself if I'm just moving my body. I have to almost tell myself who I am, what I want to say, the same way that we do when we read a script, so.
And what was the most challenging for you shooting this season?
Oh goodness. Probably dancing in the middle of cars.
Okay.
Yeah, which will make a lot of sense when you watch the season. But to me, yeah, it's the dancing elements of trying to find something new every scene, in every episode. Just being like, okay, what can I come up with next, and how can I implement that to the story? That was definitely something that I was trying to be very careful about, and trying to just elevate for the episodes. Otherwise, I would just be repeating myself, and it end up becoming boring. So.
Looking forward to see that. And I'm sure that all your social media followers, because I know you have many, they will be looking forward to that. How are they reacting? They know you're going to be dancing in...
They don't.
Okay.
No,
okay.
They don't.
Okay.
So we'll see what the response is like, and hopefully everyone is happy with it, because there's a little bit of pressure, yeah. But I'm honored that you enjoyed the episodes thus far.
Thank you so much, Son.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Pleasure.
Kaylin, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Ah, muy bien. Hablas muy bien español.
Gracias.
¿Dónde lo aprendiste?
¿Qué?
Where did you learn Spanish?
I go to an
At school?
bilingual school, pero I'm going to homeschooling now.
Oh, great. So you play Luca. Tell me about your character. Do you like playing Luca?
Sí.
What is the most fun part of playing Luca in this show?
Luca is the humorist. I don't know.
He's really funny, right? Yeah?
Has some funny lines in some of the scripts.
And you have like cousins, and how is working with them? Who is your favorite character in the show? Who do you like the best?
I don't know. One would be me, and a lot of other actors like Millan, Élodie Yung, Olivia, and Santiago. Yeah, a lot of actors who are in this show.
You know every one of them, right?
No, not really, not all of them.
Who is your favorite? Tell me. It's a secret between us.
I don't know. I have a lot of favorite actors.
So have you played like work as an actor before? Or this was the first time for you?
I've been an actor for 4 years, but
Okay.
this is my first show.
Wow, congratulations. And do you want to keep doing this, like doing a lot of TV and movies?
Yeah. Yes, I would like to do shows and movies, and my destiny is to be a movie star.
Your destiny is to be a movie star. Well, I think you are in the right path. You're doing good. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Alain,
Yes.
how you doing?
Good.
So your character is new in the fourth season of The Cleaning Lady. And I mean, there are strong, like kind of villains in this show,
Yeah.
but yours, tell me a little bit about your character, because yours is like, wow.
Thank you. Yeah. I think my character is, I don't know, it's like, it's really fun to infuse sort of an agent of chaos in a world that is kind of established for a lot of fans. I don't know how that's going to play out, but we're here to figure it, to enjoy it, enjoy the ride.
There are like many different themes in this show,
Yeah.
right? We have the immigration themes, the family. Like why do you think this show has been successful for 4 seasons now? And what brought you? What do you feel that? Why did you feel that you were attracted to be here?
I think you know the success of the show, I think it speaks to me in terms of how every story that we encompass in these episodes is that it doesn't really matter if you're an immigrant or Southeast Asian, Cambodian, Filipino, Mexican, or anything, because it boils down to what you would do for your family and what you want to do or what you need to do to achieve your dreams. And I think that's something that's very universal. So I think that's why it's very successful in terms of internationally in the U.S. The particular show.
Also, the cast is very international.
Yes,
There is people
very
from
international.
Santiago from Chile, Kay from Mexico, you know, from France.
That's
you,
right.
you are
That's
from
right.
the Philippines,
That's
right?
right. Yeah,
Originally.
yeah.
So how does it feel to be like in the set with people from all over?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's like you know, you've been on sets where everyone's from LA and everything else, but you get to sort of learn everything. That's the most amazing thing, is that I get to talk to Santiago in terms of what his culture is and my culture and you know, all the sort of similarities. So that's the most beautiful thing, is to be on a set like that. That's very diverse.
Well, looking forward to see how your character plays in this new season.
Yeah, okay, enjoy
The
it.
Cleaning Lady.
Enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Daniel, bonjour.
Oui.
Comment allez-vous?
Man, I don't speak enough. You know what? I'm studying. I'm getting better, and I can understand speaking is a whole other level that I don't have.
But in your role, Dr. Dupont, in The Cleaning Lady season 4,
Yeah.
you speak a little bit of French.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, with lots of practice and help from Élodie.
Tell us a little bit about the character. Who is Dr. Dupont?
Dr. Dupont is an immigrated doctor who has kind of inserted himself into this hospital in a lower income in Vegas, and I think, you know, he just thrives in the chaos. I think he's got his reasons for being there that we're not sure what they are, but he needs constant constant energy and chaos to kind of keep his demons at bay, and really wants to make a difference at this hospital to however he can.
It's very interesting for what I've seen. That is obviously not the whole season, but the relationship that he has with the lead actress, with Thony
yeah.
de la Rosa. So what can you tell me about that relationship?
It is ever changing, man. It is constantly changing. I think, when she first arrived at the hospital, I've Dupont has massive resentment for her because she's not the person I wanted to step in and help me kind of make change at this hospital. And then slowly but surely, I think I start to see other sides to her. It's not just this arrogant, doctor that I don't think is qualified, and I see maybe she is, and maybe she has a story that I can relate to. And so I think Dupont starts to soften up a bit and try to see a perspective, and I think that's where the relationship really gets interesting.
So this is obviously the fourth season of The Cleaning Lady, and you are new to the show, let's say. But why do you think it's been successful? And also, I think it's very interesting the different topics that it touches, like from family, immigration, also all the violence or the cartels, that part. So
yeah, I think you're saying it. It's got all these dimensions. You've got somebody who's deeply involved in her family and would do anything for her. And I think a lot of people relate to that, and the struggles that of chasing your dream. I think people relate to that, and then you add the cartel, and it spices things up a bit, and you get some action, and it kind of hooks the viewer in, and people just want to follow this person's story. It never feels like she's jumping too fast ahead. The struggle is real, and it's constant, and that's life.
Mm-hmm. And also, I find very interesting how powerful are the women in this show, right?
Yes, for sure. Thony showing up at the hospital, she immediately has this energy that you can't ignore, and I think all the women in the story have that. Like, they're not to be trifled with, They're scary women.
The cast, you guys are from all over.
Yeah.
I was checking. You were born, I think, in South Africa, then Switzerland also, and then the States.
Yeah, it was South Africa, Switzerland, back to South Africa, and then the States. And my mom is Swiss, my dad's British, and we immigrated here in high school. And then I was in Boston, and then came to LA. So yeah, I definitely know what it's like to feel like a fish out of water and not feel at home.
And the rest of the cast, most of them is from different countries. And how is the chemistry with you guys? And also, do you think that helps your backgrounds in general, the story that is also about people from all over in Vegas?
Yeah, I think absolutely. The fact that we've all experienced different parts of the world, I think you can't do anything but bring that to who you are, and just in any conversation, you have perspective that some people don't have, and that definitely, I think, adds to the chemistry between all of us, for sure.
Looking forward for the fourth season in Fox.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, pleasure.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.